man? That's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover. There's no time to waste here, Gordon. Get a move on. Hey, move it now, will ya? Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
Seems to suggest a productive cycle. Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, concerned. Of course, your question touches on biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future. I also want to ask some unspoken questions. Do our really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for men? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field unless we again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. Let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical
Get out of here. Specify. Control, I have a failure to comply with both check tag as possible 10103M.
instinct taught us to keep us safe in those hard-scrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition.
That's enough of that.
Instinct is inextricably bound have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressing field will be shut off on the day that we have mastered ourselves. The Let me read a letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, concerned. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses. All its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. Let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy governs walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses. And today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become aware of its irrelevance. And like a cornered beast, it will not go down and fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors and bids us rise up against them. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instincts. a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, concerned. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our ancestors know what gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concern, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species.
No more.
Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hard-scrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals over a meager fire and
Cut it out.
stared at the shadows.
I'm gonna be
that
damn
left
hungry to wait in line for this
behind.
crap.
But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become aware of its irrelevance, and like a cornered beast, it will not go down without a bloody fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressor and bids us rise up against it. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct's it must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basis of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us respite.
Stop that.
that.
The line starts at the end.
And exorcised our demons in a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressing field will be shut off on the day that we have mastered ourselves, the day we can prove we no longer need it. And that day of transformation, I have it on good authority, is close at hand. Let me read the letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Breen, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, concerned. Of course, your question touches on the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, Let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind ourselves that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hard-scrambled years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a heated fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. Inseparable from instinct is our instinct is its irrelevance, and like a cornered beast, it will not go down. Instinct is a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own aggressors and bids us rise to the best. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change. Instinct, therefore, must be explained. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basic of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us this overpowering force. They have thrown a switch and exorcised our demons in a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes to the Let me assure you that the suppressive feat will be shut off on the day that we have mastered ourselves. The day we can prove we no longer need it. And that day of transformation, I have it on good authority, is close at hand. Dear Doctor,
Watch it, will you?
why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, Concerned Citizen. Thank you for writing, Concerned. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. A simple fact has reaching implications. It requires radical thinking, comparative. It also requires planning. Your preset. Instinct was our when we were an infant species. Instinct guided us.
Local civil protection team report that.
started at the shadows that fell upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct and bids us rise up. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be explained. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basest of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us respite from this overpowering force. They have thrown a switch and exorcised our demons in a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressive flame will be shut off on the day that we have mastered ourselves, the day we can prove we no longer need it. And that day...
Well, Barney, what do you intend?
I'm thinking.
Alex is around here somewhere. She would have a better idea how to get him here.
Well, as long as he stays away from checkpoints, we should be okay. Listen, I gotta go, Doc. We're taking enough chances as it is.
Very well. And, Gordon, good to see you.
Okay, Gordon. You're gonna have to make your own way to Dr. Kleiner's lab. Oh, man, that's what I was afraid of. Get in here, Gordon, before you blow my cover. There's no time to waste here, Gordon. Get a move on. Pile up some stuff to get through that window and keep going till you're in the plaza. I'll meet up with you later.
Dear Dr. Breen, why has the earth come by? Seem fit to suppress our reproductive cycle. Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing. Concerned? Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, and all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field and let us breed again? Allow me to address the anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, As a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hard-scrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition.
I'd like to help you, but it's out of the
Instinct
question.
is inextricably bound to unreasoning impulses, and today we clearly see its true nature. Instinct has just become aware of its irrelevance, and like a cornered beast, it will not go down without a bloody fight. Instinct would inflict a fatal injury on our species. Instinct creates its own oppressors and bids us rise up against them. Instinct tells us that the unknown is a threat rather than an opportunity. Instinct slyly and covertly compels us away from change and progress. Instinct, therefore, must be expunged. It must be fought tooth and nail, beginning with the basest of human urges, the urge to reproduce. We should thank our benefactors for giving us respite from this overpowering force. They have thrown a switch and exorcised our demons in a single stroke. They have given us the strength we never could have summoned to overcome this compulsion. They have given us purpose. They have turned our eyes toward the stars. Let me assure you that the suppressing field will be shut off on the day that we have mastered ourselves, the day we can prove we no longer need it. And that day of transformation, I have it on good authority, is close at hand.
Word to the wise, keep it to yourself.
Prosecute non-compliant citizens, final warning issued.
Let me read a letter I recently received. Dear Dr. Green, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for your concern. Of course, your question touches on one of the basic biological impulses, with all its associated hopes and fears for the future of the species. I also detect some unspoken questions. Do our benefactors really know what's best for us? What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind?
The line starts at the end. I don't know about you, but I'm ready to join civil protection just to get a decent meal. You'll have to wait your turn like everybody else.
Anxieties underlying your concerns, rather than try to answer every possible question you might have left unvoiced. First, let us consider the fact that for the first time ever, as a species, immortality is in our reach. This simple fact has far-reaching implications. It requires radical rethinking and revision of our genetic imperatives. It also requires planning and forethought that run in direct opposition to our neural presets. I find it helpful at times like these to remind myself that our true enemy is instinct. Instinct was our mother when we were an infant species. Instinct coddled us and kept us safe in those hard-scrabble years when we hardened our sticks and cooked our first meals above a meager fire. and started at the shadows that leapt upon the cavern's walls. But inseparable from instinct is its dark twin, superstition. Instinct is inextricably bound to unreasoning
This is how it always starts. First the building, then the whole block. And they have no reason to come to our place. Don't worry, they'll find one.
Let me read a letter that was received. Dear Doctor, why has the Combine seen fit to suppress our reproductive cycle? Sincerely, a concerned citizen. Thank you for writing, concerned. Of course, your question is just one of the basic biological I also detect some unspoken
I thought you were a cop.
He's one of us.
Manufacturers really know what's best for us. What gives them the right to make this kind of decision for mankind? Will they ever deactivate the suppression field?
I can't take it anymore.
He's gonna
Attention, residents. Miscount detected in your block. Cooperation with your civil protection team. Permit full ration reward.
In here! Head for the roof! There's no time to lose! Run for your life! Civil protection!
Check in progress. Please assemble in your designated inspection position. Citizen notice. Failure.
Hey, you! In here! Head for the roof! Help!
Attention, residents. This block contains potential civil infection.
Hey, you! In here! Head for the roof! There's no time to lose!
Attention, residents. This block contains potential civil infection.
Get in here, quick! Keep moving! Head for the roof!
Dr. Freeman, I presume.
Attention, please. Unidentified
better hurry.
person of interest.
The Combine can be slow to wake, but once they're up, you don't want to get in their way.
Protection team immediately.
Dr. Kleiner said you'd be coming this way. I don't think it occurred to him that you might not have a map. This way, Gordon. I'm Alex Vance. My father worked with you back in Black Mesa. I'm sure you don't remember me, though. Man, a few words, aren't you? Remember him from Black Mesa? Your old administrator. Don't get my dad started on Dr. Breen. Through here. Funny, you showing up on this day in particular. This way, Gordon. We've been helping people escape the city on foot. It's a dangerous route to my father's lab, through the old canals. Today, we're finally on the verge of having a better way. Here, let me buy you a drink. Oh, and by the way, nice to finally meet you.
Blast that little... Where did she get to? Lamar! Come out of there!
Uh-oh, everything all right, Dr. Kleiner?
Oh, hello, Alex. Well, almost all right. Lamar has gotten out of her crate again. If I didn't know better, I'd suspect Barney of trapping and... My goodness. Gordon Freeman. It really is you, isn't it?
I found him wandering around outside. Bit of a troublemaker, isn't he?
We owe a great deal to...
Let's just see if this thing works, okay?
Well, is he here? There you are. Man, Gordon, you stirred up the hive. We can't keep him here long, Doc. It'll jeopardize everything we've worked for.
Don't worry, he's coming with me.
That's right, Barney. This is a red letter day. We'll inaugurate the new teleport with a double transmission.
You mean it's working? For real this time? Because I still have nightmares about that cat.
No.
On my shift, but okay. Here we go. Ah! damn it! Get it off me!
Lamar, there you are.
I thought you got rid of that pest.
Certainly not. Never fear, Gordon. She's debeaked and completely harmless. The worst she might do is attempt to couple with your head. Ruthlessly.
Get that thing away from me!
Here, my pet. Hop up. No, not up there. No, no. Careful, Lamar. Those are quite fragile. Oh, fine. It'll be another week before I can coax her out there.
Yeah, longer if we're lucky.
Barney, you're not an animal person.
Well, Gordon, I see your HEV suit still fits you like a glove. At least the glove parts do. I've made a few modifications, but I'll just acquaint you with the essentials. Now, let's see. The Mark V Hazardous Environment Suit has been redesigned for comfort and utility. Oh dear.
Doc, we don't have time for this. At least get that suit juiced up, Gordon.
Good idea. There's a charger on the wall. I've modified your suit to draw power from Combine energy outlets, which are plentiful wherever they patrol.
Meanwhile, let's get this show on the road. Well, come on. Dr. Cleaner's waiting. You coming?
Gordon, why don't you position yourself near the panel over there and wait for my word?
Isaac, are you there?
Yes, Eli. Bit of a holdup on this end. You'll never guess who found his way into our lab this morning.
That's not who I think it is it?
Indeed it is, and it's our intention to send him packing straight away in the company of your lovely daughter.
Are you ready for us, Dad?
You're all set on this end.
Then let's do it.
Let's see. The massless field flux should self-limit, and I've clamped the manifold parameters to C base and LG orbifold, Hilbert inclusive. Conditions could hardly be more ideal.
That's what you said last time.
Hey, yeah, about that cat.
Initializing in 3, 2, 1. No fiddlesticks. What now?
Doctor, the plug.
Excellent.
You gonna let Gordon throw the switch?
Gordon, go right ahead. Very good. Final sequence. Commencing now.
I can't look.
Okay.
Well, did it work?
See for yourself.
Hey, Doc.
Thank goodness. My relief is almost palpable.
Fantastic work, Izzy.
Well, I can't take all the credit. Dr. Freeman proved an able assistant.
Let's go ahead and bring Gordon through now.
Right you are. Speak to you again in a few moments.
Good job, Gordon. Throwing that switch and all. I can see your MIT education really pays for itself.
All right, Barney. Your turn.
Gee, thanks.
Gordon, as soon as you're in position, we'll send you to Eli's.
And not a moment too soon.
Excellent. Initializing in 3, 2, 1. Barney, if you'd be so kind.
Good luck out there, Gordon.
Yes, indeed. We're ready to project you, Gordon. Bon voyage, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Final sequence. Hell, what is it?
It's your pet, the freaking head hopper!
Lamar, Teddy,
Look out! There he is! Is Lamar with him? Forget about that thing!
He's coming through, Dad.
What's going on, Judith?
I'm not sure. It seems to be some kind of interference.
Gordon, stay put. We'll get you out of there.
Something's drawing him away.
What's the meaning of this?
Who are you? How did you get in here?
Hey, he's back. I'm getting him out of there.
You can't just wade into the field. It will peel you apart.
We just lost Gordon. What's going on?
I wish I knew. I'm encountering unexpected interference.
Don't worry, Gordon. We'll...
There he is!
Oh, we're losing him again.
The man I saw. I'm all but certain it was Gordon Freeman. He didn't come through.
Then where is he?
Behind you.
Ah!
Shut it down. Shut it down.
Gordon, you must get out of here. Run!
Get down out of sight. I'll come find you. Hey, Gordon! Hey, Gordon! The Citadel's on full alert. I've never seen it lit up like that. Get out of City 17 as fast as you can, Gordon. Take the old canals, right? They'll get you to Eli's lab. It's a dangerous route, but there's a whole network of refugees, and they'll help you if they can. I'd come with you, but I gotta look after Dr. Kleiner. Oh, and before I forget, I think you dropped this back in Black Mesa. Good luck out there, buddy. You're gonna need it.
better run. There's nothing else you can do here. Get going!
Unit down in transit block 8. Zero 8 unit deserted. Remaining units contained. Attention protection team. Status evasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire. Negotiation. Officer closing on suspect.
Running low on verdicts, taking cover. Officer needs assistance. I'm on that guy.
Status evasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire. Confirm your civil status with local protection team immediately. Lost biosignal for protection.
Medical systems engaged.
Attention. Status evasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire. Code 3. Attention protection. Status evasion in progress in this community. Response. Isolate. Inquire. negotiation. Officer closing on suspect. Engaging protection team is non-cohesive. Reinforcement team, please. Unit down at transit block 8.
Good God. Guess those sirens are for you, huh? Good thing you found us. You're not the first to come through here by
This is the Freeman. The Combine's reckoning has come.
Attention protection team.
Look, we're just a lookout for the Underground Railroad. Main station's right around the corner. They'll get you started on the right foot.
Isolate.
Meanwhile, let my Vortigaunt friend here give you a jolt to get you going. Be careful now. We really can't afford to get noticed. Civil protection catches you down here, it's bad news for the whole railroad.
We serve the same.
Unrest code is now in effect.
Hit the road, Jack.
Shield. Pacified. Code. Pressure. Sword. Sterilized. Reminder. Inaction is conspiracy. Report counter behavior to a civil protection team immediately. Report counter behavior to a protection team immediately. Assemble. Plan. Contain.
Surgical strike units are targeting railway station. Repeat. Civil protection is coming down on Station 12. Come in. Station 12, do you read? Station 8, do you copy? Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read? Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read? Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read? Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read? Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read? Station 12, come in. Station 12, do you read?
Now compliance suspended. Ground protection team. Alert. Code. Isolate. Expose. Administer. Evidence of uncivil activity in this community. Code. Assemble.
Over here!
Plan. Contain.
Keep going, friend. That station was raided, but there's others up ahead.
Attention all ground. Autonomous judgment is now in effect.
I'm gonna stay here in case any others come through.
Code. Application 0. Confirmed. Unit contained. Community Ground Protection Unit. Local unregistered structure detected. Assemble individuals who are level 1. Constitution Code. Duty, sword, midnight. Individual, you are charged with social endangerment, level 1. Protection unit, Constitution Code. Sword, midnight. Negotiation. Sword, sterilized. Protection. Evidence of uncivil activity in this community. Code. Assemble. Clamp. Contain. Ignition. Sword. Sterilized.